I want to talk to the women. I want to talk to the women because, yes, y'all are saying, these men are narcissists. We're not dealing with that. And I agree. I think that our entire culture is narcissistic. Racism, capitalism, all based on narcissism. Our religions, our schools taught us narcissism. Write your paper, prove your point. Right and wrong, debate club. You understand? Yeah, they're narcissists. We live in a narcissistic culture. I think that I don't give up on humans because, I'm not like a part of the 4B, like, get rid of these people, get rid of these people, get rid of these people, because that's narcissistic. I know that a chain is no stronger than its weakest link. So if I'm saying, oh, these people are this, these people are toxic, these people are narcissistic, and I don't know that I'm one with them, I don't know that they're reflections of me, then I'm a little bit lost, and that's okay to be lost. At my conference, I'm going to show you how to stand in the power of your God center, your oneness center, and not be run over by a fucking narcissist. I have this list that I got from my AI about 4B and why particularly women of color are involved in that movement. The emotional labor, the abuse, and the fatigue that we have suffered at the hands of a narcissistic system. Notice how I'm going to say that. A narcissistic system. Well, if that system hasn't been replaced, then the narcissism isn't going to be replaced. Narcissism means something very simple to me. It means that I don't know the difference between my ego and my higher self. It means that I think the voice of my ego is the voice of my higher self. It means that I don't even know that I have a higher self. I don't feel like I'm one with nobody, That's narcissism. It's an I, an individual, and my thoughts, my opinions, my perspectives are facts. And I know a lot of people like that. And some of them don't have a penis. And all of us were taught that. If you went to church, you might be one of the very good Christian women. And you were taught literally that your beliefs are the only beliefs that matter. There's 8 billion people in the world. But if these people don't accept your Lord and Savior as whatever how you call it, they're wrong. You're right. Yeah, if we believe that our traditions and religions are right and everybody else is wrong, that's narcissism. What are you talking about? So, yeah, we can say, ooh, these people with penises, they're caught up in this. It's us, all of us who have been raised in the Western culture is caught up in this. So I'm going to show the women how to sideswipe this emotional labor, abuse, and fatigue. Fuck that. You're not anybody's emotional laborer, okay? You don't need to be fatigued doing that old ass shit and trying to live in somebody's gender roles. I've been saying this for 20 years online, guys. And so what I'm going to do in the conference is show you how I have sideswiped that. I'm not doing any emotional labor and abuse and fatigue in my relationships. I'm getting a reflection of who I am in my relationships. I've seen a lot of narcissistic coaches, trainers now, and they're saying, oh, I'm a narcissistic love coach, help you to get out of narcissistic abuse. Well, let's see how they do that. Because all I've heard is ignore them, become the dark empath, just don't have nothing to do with them anymore. That's never going to work. You're going to find your reflection somewhere else. That person is your reflection, and you have to know how that is in order to resolve it, or else you will be spinning yourself in circles. And I don't appreciate when coaches tell people just break up with them, don't talk to them, just distance up, all of that. These women that's torture for them. Why has the universe made it torture? Because the universe wants us to see our reflection in others. There's no way around it. So I'm a different type of coach. I'm that bitch. Like, I will show you how to perform all types of things that doesn't put the emotional labor on you to stuff your heart down so that your narcissist can starve or melt away. Meanwhile, the reflection, the technology that created that is within you. So let's work on the technology within you so you don't create it again, and so you can uncreate it out of this person. That's what we're going to be talking about at my event, the New Earth Women's Leadership Summit. So the next thing on the list, women don't feel protected by these narcissistic men and by this narcissistic culture. Well, no shit. You will not be protected because they don't see the value in you. So I show women how to make it clear and make it plain what your value is before you give it to anyone. We're going to talk about that in my conference. Number 3, the hyper independence as survival. We're going to become interdependent at my conference. I'm going to show the women how to create the exact amount of network and community and partnerships around her such that she's never caught up in hyper independence. Also, she's going to weed out at my conference some of the ways in which she's not receptive. She doesn't accept support. Okay, for the hyper independence one, like, yes, this 400 years of slavery. Hello. 400 years of slavery. Hello. The aces that this has inflicted on not only black people, white people, Irish people, Asian people, Latina people, all the people here have been negatively impacted by racism. Yes, white people are negatively impacted by racism. Are you kidding me? They are up a creek about it. Look at how they're acting and the fear that they have in their blood and the lack of rest and lack of peace that they have. All of us are affected by this. And in order to move beyond it into the new earth, we have to have the tools to hear each other and heal each other. Women have so much access to the healing powers. And we can say, well, we're not using on that. We're not their mama. We are not responsible for them. Okay, continue to live how we are. Continue to not be able to afford eggs. Continue to not have the family structure that you need, the community structure that you need, the schools you need, the medicines you need. And I'm not talking about allopathic medicines, but continue not to have the resources you need if you're going to continue to isolate from community, because community doesn't work. Well, we have to fix it. This is leadership. Sexual inequality. We're done with that. See, it's going to be up to women to let the men know. You guys are just steady talk about cheating. Girl, please, let it go. We're going to re-educate the community on the fact that all humans are free. And all humans deserve respect and commitment. Both. I am free and I am committed. And I am protected and I am free. So these are the concepts. Are they deep concepts? Are they too deep? Because these are the concepts I'm going to be talking about at the event. The link is in my bio. If you want to put your name in there, you'll get the information about the conference. Yeah. Stop dating and start relating. You don't need another endless swiping app. You need real emotional connection. Metamore is different. No more surface level matches, just deep connections based on emotional intelligence and growth. Designed for healing, self-awareness, and real love. Whether you're monogamous, polyamorous, or open, this isn't just another dating app. It's a relationship revolution. Download Metamore today and start relating.